we are going to be getting a brand new map when Chapter 3 launches at the end of this season. Like, for example, Chapter 2 has already been around longer than Chapter 1. So yes, we're going to be getting a new map, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you a bunch of what that map is going to look like. But hold on, guys. If you had an awesome Halloween this year and are super excited to eat some Thanksgiving dinner and some pie coming up, leave a like on the video, but be fast. But yes, guys, we're going to be covering a bunch of details about the brand new Chapter 3 map. However, we're also going to be going over some fun stuff such as secrets and glitches on the current Chapter 2 map before it leaves. But while you're at it, guys, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, because it only takes a second. And also make sure you're using my supporter creator code SIRS inside of the Fortnite item shop. And the skin from last video was Midas, so here is a bunch of people that got that right, and this time around, let's go with this skin. Just comment down below the name of it, and I'll leave hearts on a bunch of the ones that get it right. Now, first things first here, before we talk about the brand new Chapter 3 map, I wanted to showcase a secret on the Chapter 2 map before it leaves. This is super cool, and it's a little bit of an Easter egg, so if we hop into our replays here, and then jump into one that is on the map itself, all we need to do in order to actually see this is go into free roam, and then go to the edge of the map, which, as you may know, hold on, that's kind of funny that there's, wait a second, why is there a chest here? How long has this chest been here? And I had no idea it was even there. Like, how can you even get to it? Is it even possible to open? Okay, wait a second. Put that map secret on hold. We gotta see if this is actually an obtainable chest. I had no idea it was even there. So it was over near Misty Meadows, and then all the way back there. Yeah, I think I see the rock down there. No, not that rock, like an actual rock. I mean, next season is probably gonna have the foundation in it, so it would make sense. But no way, it did show up. So there is actually a chest under the water here, but again, how do you actually get to it? I can't jump under the water far enough to actually grab the loot out of it, which is so funny. So yeah, there's no way to actually open it like that. I do have an idea. I would assume if we go over here and grab a weapon of some sort, we should be able to... Okay, well, that won't work. We need like an AR or something. An SMG, that might work. Is there anything inside of here? Nope. Okay, guess we're gonna go with the SMG. Now, since I believe loot actually floats, we should be able to just either shoot the chest or maybe shoot the rock under it. No, we can't even do that. I can't really tell if it's actually doing any damage to the rock. Come on. Oh, yes, we got it. It did work. No way. We opened up the secret chest underneath the water on the map. That's so funny. Anyways, that's not even what I wanted to show you. Okay, back to the secret, because this is super cool. We go under the map and then head over towards... We got to go to the sort of mountainous area over sort of near Weeping Woods. So like if we fly over to this area and look around a little bit, it should be somewhere under here. Oh my gosh, yes, I think I see it. Check this out, guys. There are stormtrooper helmets underneath this part of the map. Yeah, you've got a bunch of helmets on like these stakes just randomly under here, which is so weird to see. It's definitely a secret. Now, I'm pretty sure the reason these are actually here is back when, oh my gosh, what season was that when we had the Mandalorian and his whole special location? That area was like right above here, so it looks like they forgot to actually remove it from under the map for some reason. That's so cool. But jumping on into it here with some of the brand new Chapter 3 map info, let's just get into it with something really cool. Basically, if we head over to Donald Mustard's Twitter, we can see that he just updated his banner to something incredibly interesting here. Like, if we pull it up in full screen, you can see everything that is going on. And I mean, there is quite a bit to actually dissect here, because there are some secrets. The first thing is that this is obviously the same exact room as the IO headquarters. It's the same exact one as the location that can be played inside of the Imposters LTM. It's got the same structures on the side, the same ceiling piece that is technically underground, or more so underwater. It's pretty interesting in and of itself. But yes, it is in fact in the IO headquarters. On top of that, we also get to see the 0 point in the very center. This is the first time we've seen the 0 point in quite a long time. And the fact that it is above the ground, whereas in the Imposters mode, it's below ground, like you can look down there and actually see it, that seems to imply that it is in fact activated yet again. Not only that, there's also these purple things around it, which look a lot different from the ones that we've seen both in the Imposters LTM and also the trailer for, what was it? Oh my gosh, season 4 or 5, something like that. We also got to see those pieces of the cube that were used to control the 0 point, but here they are activated yet again. And then finally, what is maybe one of the most interesting clues is the fact that Agent Jones is down there in the bottom right corner. So guys, is Agent Jones finally going to return to the storyline and lead us into chapter 3? It seems that as a whole, this banner is hinting towards us entering the 0 point yet again and bringing us to the brand new chapter 3 map, similar to how we got transferred to the chapter 2 map after season 10 of chapter 1, if that all makes sense. Not only that, he had also updated his location to say Reality 0. 0 obviously referencing the 0 point, and Reality 0 we're not exactly sure, but that seems to be a hint towards what chapter 3 could be. And I've actually got some more things to circle around back to with that, such as examples of the new map. But before we hop into those, as well as other stuff to do with the chapter 3 map, I wanted to show you quick a really cool glitch here on the chapter 2 map still. Basically, if we head over to this area up here on the top left and specifically go right into this spot, there's a really weird bug in that area. Now, first things first, we actually need to grab a car. So like if we head over towards Pleasant Park, or actually there's an IO outpost right here, so we can just grab one of these cars. Oh, sweet. This is literally perfect. All right, so we're going to grab this one right here and drive it all the way over to that spot that we marked. Now, if we go up to this piece of the mothership, there's actually a section right in this area that is really buggy, because if we drive into it, as you can see, the car starts to bounce all over the place and we literally get eliminated. Yeah, like if we were in a solo game right there, we would literally be done. We'd be sent back to the lobby just for driving a car into that one part. And like, this could be a really funny way to mess with your friends. Like, you can say you're gonna show them a secret spot and then you drive everybody into this glitched area. Oh, wait, no, don't do it like that though. But yeah, for some reason, it just causes you to get instantly eliminated. And I think the other players in the car would also get eliminated, but I'm not 100% sure. Either way, it'd be a funny joke, right? But keeping it going here with the chapter 3 map details. First of all, a couple of rumored names for the new map are: one, simply New Lands, which would make sense. I mean, it's a brand new map. Granted, that's pretty simple and doesn't really explain much, but I have seen that name floating around. And then the second of which is also Artemis. Now, Artemis comes from an actual map concept from Edmire2K over on Reddit, and he made this really cool map that could definitely be close to what the new map looks like. Like, for example, it's expected that we're going to have yet another desert location in the next chapter, because we haven't really had one this season. We did have a bit of one within, what was it, season 6? But that wasn't like a desert. There weren't like pyramids and stuff. There weren't cactuses, such as how it was back in chapter 1. So it's expected that we are going to have yet another desert location. On top of that, we're probably going to have a winter location as well, since the start of the chapter 3 map is in fact starting in December. I mean, it's right in the middle of winter essentially. So how could they not have a winter location on the map? It's literally like a necessity at this point. And Glossy Glacier is what he put down as the concept here, which I think would be really cool. But other locations in here, like Jurassic Jungle, for example, that's another expected location. Since every chapter has had a dedicated large forest area, it would only make sense that we see yet another one inside of the next chapter. And maybe going with more of a jungle theme instead of like Weeping Woods, what was it, Wailing Woods before in chapter 1? I mean, we practically have to have a forest, right? And guys, in case you're curious what these brand new sections of the map could look like, let me give you some examples here. If we hop into creative, there's a few maps made by a specific creator that I think are really accurate to what the new map could look like in certain situations. Like, for example here, this one right here, Campfire Scenery by Chase Jackman. This location is beautiful, and I think a big indicator of what chapter 3 will look like, especially if we do have like the return of Loot Lake. I mean, we saw it on the picture. This is exactly what I think it could look like, especially since during the chapter 2 trailer, we saw a bit of what kind of looked more like this, but we never ever really got it. But again, the scenery here with the large mountains off in the distance, this large lake to go across, and just this really cool vibe with the sunset is definitely something that I think we're going to see in chapter 3. I mean, it looks so cool. We can even roast some s'mores. It's the perfect spot. Oh no, he burnt them. No, but that's not the only one, guys. If we go back to here and select another one, this one right here is a really good example of more so like the vibe that I think the chapter 2 map will have. I think it'll have like a much larger presence, if that makes sense. Granted, this section is a little flat right here. There's definitely going to be a lot more hills, but more detailed areas like this, I think, is what we're going to see. Like, this house is awesome, and I definitely think it's something that we are going to experience inside of chapter 3, as well as like big waterfalls like this. There's only really like a couple of waterfalls on the map right now. I think they're going to play with larger scenery pieces like that we can explore in. And whoops, I don't think I'm supposed to be down here. Anyways, there's one more map I want to show you that you have to see. It's this one right here, the jungle mountain type area. As I had said previously, it's very likely that we are going to get yet another forest location, this time maybe themed around a jungle. And I mean, check this out. Having a dense jungle like this would be such a cool experience inside of the new map. Again, with more waterfalls and just sort of larger terrain. And again, this is more so to sort of showcase the vibe. Like, I don't know if we'd have mountains quite that large. As cool as it would be, you obviously would have to be able to build up on top of them and stuff. But again, like buildings like this, a sort of jungle mansion is a perfect example of a new point of interest we will likely see. But anyways, guys, that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications for more fun videos like this coming up in the near future. On top of that, you can check out some of my previous videos on the screen right now, such as going over the return of the grotto. But again, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you in the next one.